Hello YouTube, Ryan and Brett here of the Freak Gamers Incorporated, welcoming you to Kerbal Space Program Multiplayer Mod, Part 1. Sorry about the voice, I just got done watching an entire marathon of freaking... what the hell are those even called?
Honest trailers.
Honest trailers! Okay.
Yeah, so our mission today is we have to get to the moon.
Yeah, we're good at... Should we make it a race or just...
yeah,
try to land next to each
motherfucker.
other, like our original video, which you totally failed at because you freaking crashed.
Yeah, yes, we're going to try to land next to each other.
Okay.
Totally. So you just better
Still,
hurry up.
whoever lands first gets cool points.
Cool points.
I'm gonna get more cool points than you.
Nigga, what the hell you talking about? I get more cool points than you.
What did you just call me?
Tacos.
Tacos. I need to be higher than them. Not to sound too egotistical or anything, but seriously, I'm pretty good at that. In a world where Ryan is a boy,
I completely forgot
my
my
dogs
basic
have...
design.
Wait, what?
I completely forgot my basic lander design.
Well, you're a noob. Alright. Put some aerodynamics on there.
Oh.
Back to propulsion. Kaboom. We're doing the asparagus method here for you newbies to KSP. No offense.
I don't know what the asparagus method is!
Well, Ryan, what you do in the asparagus method is you put... Okay, NASA uses this. Okay, so what you do, what these fuel lines do, is allow your tanks to share fuel, basically. What's going to happen here is this line is connected to this, meaning this thing's fuel is going to pour into this, making this last longer. These are going to run out of fuel first. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to decouple them. There's going to be less weight, but now all these are going to have full fuel again. So when we're higher in the atmosphere, it'll be much more fuel efficient. Then, when these run out, they'll feed into this, and this will have full fuel for the orbital doobadazzers.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Good
if
job, Ryan.
Yeah, if you don't do that, then you're kind of no.
You're kind of no.
Yep.
What a horrible life to live. Being kind of no. In a world where Ryan is gay. Or no, what were we even saying?
I don't know. Just no.
In a world where Ryan is kind of no. I don't know how to finish that.
Oh my god.
I'll just put two of these bad boys on there.
Can't forget your RCS.
Bam. Bam. Okay, that's gonna hurt my neck. I need to talk in regular voice. Hello.
Yeah, that's Brett's regular voice for all you noobs out there.
Hey guys. Looking fierce. This rocket ship is looking so fierce. I just want to take it up into space and go for a ride. Oh my god. Alright. Basic structure is done. Now time for staging. Man, I just can't stop, can I?
I can't stop.
God damn it, Ryan.
Bitch. You
I can't stop. Oh, damn. Alright, we need to have these. Let's get to bashing butts.
And these nuts.
So many YouTube references on this channel.
I know, because everybody's
Boom.
except for us.
We're ready! Moon lander! Time to go! Yes! Now I'm Captain Falcon apparently.
Yes!
Falcon launch! Eagles fly out the bottom of my rocket. Alright.
Final launching procedures are complete. You are go for launch in 15, 16, 17, Why am I counting up? I have no idea. I just got fired.
5, 4, 3. Well, I'm an idiot. 2, 1.
Put our SAS on by pressing T to stabilize our aircraft as we travel to the higher atmosphere of Kerbin. Now this is very, not at all how you should do a moon mission because there's high risk of running out of fuel. NASA did it by putting two things together, and I'll do one of those legit missions later, but for now we're doing a simple KSP version of the mission. Is that Minmus? I see Minmus way on the horizon. Well, not that horizon.
Alright, my rocket looks good.
There's the moon, so we got Minmus way over there.
Let's launch!
The moon right there. Oh. We want to keep our surface speed below 175 meters per second for the sake of conserving fuel. Now this is going to be extremely important because you're not going to get very far with no fuel in outer space. The last place you want to be with no fuel is space. I mean, you think running out of fuel on a Christmas evening on your way home to bring the presents home is bad. You just wait till you're out of fuel in space where there's no one to help you.
What are we supposed to keep it below?
No cell phone reception. Depending on the type of rocket, 175. And how much thrust and fuel you have. Oh, I overshot. Just a little bit, though. You usually want to start your orbital curve at about 10,000 meters and put it up to full throttle once you're at about 90 degrees here. Now this prediction node, I forget what it's called, will go down and basically you just hold it like this. This will eventually go down and you want to lead it, so you want to follow it as it goes down. But in the first couple parts, it'll usually stay there. Don't follow it too closely, or else you'll find you kind of lose this. So now you see my Kerbin apoapsis is, I'm going to put this up so I know what the heck I'm doing, ascending. And the T minus is ascending, which is very good. If it's descending, then you're kind of screwed, meaning you're going to get to that point in a less amount of time, meaning you're not accelerating fast enough, meaning you don't have enough thrust, meaning you need to revise your rocket or conserve more fuel or something to make sure that you're going fast enough, have enough thrust to keep going. As you can see, auxiliary rockets are out of fuel. We're going to decouple those. A big important thing you need to make sure when you decouple is that your rocket is stable. If you decouple while your rocket's flying all over the place, which is why SAS is important. But anyway, if you decouple with your rocket flying all over the place, there's a risk that the decoupling tanks will break something, oftentimes your engine, which is not good when you're trying to... yeah. So this, when we're going to the moon, I usually put it at about 110,000 meters. We're just going to go until it gets to 110. And we're going to press X to stop the ship completely. Immediately. We click on our apoapsis, add a maneuver. And to make sure your orbit is nice and stable, you wait until they start to flip. And 109, 111 is close enough for me. I usually like to
I think I might be screwed. I didn't go high enough.
Now that we're out of the atmosphere enough, it's safe to put out your solar panels, because if you put them out when you're not very high... Oh, I forgot to put SAS on. Oh well. This game is
or you could be
magical.
smart like me and just put on the ones like this.
Oh, I'll look
The
at
flat ones.
I'll look at the viewer. Unless you're going to just send me your footage so I can edit it in. Alright. So, as you can see, the node here... T minus whatever. I fast forwarded so we would get to it. I overshot it by like 1 second, but that's okay. So now we're just gonna burn. Estimated burn is a 40-second burn. And we're gonna burn until this is at 0. As you can see, this burn is causing our orbit to ascend. And soon we will be like the predicted thing says. Also, you want to have your thing pointing towards this blue maneuver mode.
Yeah, I have to restart my mission because I'm screwed over.
You are screwed over.
Yeah, because I followed your instructions and I didn't do what I usually do. I usually go to like around 75 meters. I look on the map, tell it my apoapsis is at 5 meters, and then I start my curve. But I start my curve too early because I followed your instructions and curved at like 10,000 meters.
That's when you're supposed to.
Yeah, but that didn't work for me.
Well, you need to revise your strategy.
I do not, because I can just launch it the way that I usually do.
Except
It'll be fine.
whenever we do these stupid races, I always win because mine's better.
Yeah, you always win because you warp like way too precisely, and I don't. Like
Anyway, so
I
now
always overshoot.
go
it.
around and we're gonna do what NASA did in their moon mission, and wait till the moon. Wow, I have a really low periapsis. It's scary.
That's the only thing I found that works from yours. Is doing
how
that.
NASA does it, and we're gonna wait until the moon rises over the Earth. So this will make it a lot easier, because when I first started playing, I just kind of guesstimated when it came to my maneuver. Then I did a little research. Cough, cough, Scott Manley, who, if you don't know who that is the basically leading expert on this game. For tutorial's sake, I wouldn't come to us. We're kind of noobs, but we get the basic idea. But for entertainment's sake and being funny, no, we're a bit more into that than Mr. Manley. All right, so as you can see, the moon is rising. So we're gonna point our ship at our predicted going forward. So we're pointing it at where we're going, and we're gonna burn all the way at full throttle. Put our SAS on so we don't go flying all over the place. And our orbit's gonna speed up. Now what this is gonna do, this is gonna shoot our orbit out here, which is gonna meet the moon where we are. So we just sit here and wait. Woohoo. Waiting is fun, right?
Now I'm gonna start my curve at like 20,000 meters.
Look like a little potato. As you go, it's going to get faster and faster because once you're out there, gravity's going to have a lot less influence on you. So we're going to slow it down as we go out, and this is where we want to do it carefully. We want the periapsis here to be at about 60,000 meters. So we're just going to make that go. 3, 2, 1, 0, 88, 60, 55 is good enough for me. Now we can just fast forward, woohoo! Look at us go flying towards the moon. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're getting closer.
As soon as we escape,
We're getting really close. And now we are under the influence of the moon's gravity.
of course, you're already by the moon influence because I fucking sucks.
You know what? Because I play this a lot, I don't ever do this, but this will give you a good explanation of how to do this. Once you go to the periapsis and make your maneuver in orbit around the moon. Usually when you're at the periapsis, all you have to do is point your ship towards the opposite direction to slow down your orbit to, you know, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, so for this, we're just going to point our ship right at our blue marker here. Start fast forwarding because our maneuver is in a whole hour, so we can skip that.
See, right where we want it.
And we got about 10 seconds to go before the maneuver kicks in, and we will start that maneuver about 8 seconds early. It's okay to do it a bit early as long as it's under like 10 seconds, because I guess that also depends on what maneuver you're doing. Especially in this case, I could have done it when I first got under the influence, but it saves fuel when you do it at the periapsis because then you don't have to worry about whatever. Anyway, in this case, since the other side is light, I'm just going to keep burning here and slow down my orbit until I land on the right side of the moon. Kaboom, look at that. So now we see where we're going to land. Dang, I usually don't do this well when it comes to fuel efficiency. So now I'm going to fast forward until I'm about 30,000 meters up. That's usually where I start slowing my ship down. And we want, yeah, that we would vaporize. So we really need to slow down, yeah. Gonna get it under 200, then we can fast forward a bit more. Out of fuel, so we say goodbye to our main tank and continue with our little cute little baby tank.
That was weird.
Going to the moon and I'm gonna beat Ryan.
Yeah, you already did because I ran out of fuel in flight. I forgot how to fucking make rockets. I think I just need to add more fuel.
Slow down a bit more. Now that we're under 20, we want to be under 100. Went a bit too in the dark for my taste.
Will I land successfully on the moon? Will Ryan make it? Find out in the next part. Thanks for watching.